All right, I've got my week 4 college softball Power 10 rankings, highly anticipated this week after the Sooners' longest win streak in D1 softball history was snapped this weekend. 71 straight games, still one of the most incredible feats for the back-to-back-to-back champs. I probably contemplated OU or Texas at number 1 until the very last second, and I just switched it again right before finalizing. Texas certainly has really great wins this season with a win over Stanford and Tennessee, and their loss to Stanford is not a bad loss at all. OU also has strong wins over Duke and Washington, and OU was on a 71-game win streak for a reason. They had just run-ruled Louisiana and then lost to them in what was a really uncharacteristic outing with 3 errors in the field, which is an anomaly for OU. After the Longhorns notched their first loss, they stayed at number 2, so I'm going to keep the Sooners at 1 for now with their first loss on the season, a really uncharacteristic one too. The good thing is I think these are by far the 2 best teams in the country, and we will get to see them face off in a 3-game series this April. All right, LSU moves up to number 3 this week as they are still undefeated on the year, 19-0, and just beat San Diego State twice. Duke is right below them with still just 1 loss to OU, and they swept Syracuse last week. At 5, Stanford moves up after the big walk-off win over Georgia. It does feel a little bit high for the Cardinal that has 4 losses on the season, but they've now beat 2 top 5 teams in 2 weeks' time, and I want to give them the head-to-head reward over the Dogs at 6 for the time being. Nigeri Kennedy no-hit one of the most potent offenses in the country into the 7th inning, and Ava Gall had 2 homers on the game, including the walk-off. The Dogs notched 2 losses last week, 1 to Cal, and the Cardinal, of course. They did win the midweek against Clemson via a Jada Kearney walk-off. This team can move right back up soon. The rest of my Power 10 will stay pretty much the same at 7. We've got Oklahoma State. The Cowgirls moved to 17-2, run-ruled South Dakota State twice, and beat Seattle and Drake, so they'll stay put there. Washington stays put as well at number 8, 16-2 on the season, beat Maryland twice, and run-ruled Mount St. Mary's twice last weekend. Tennessee stays at 9, won out the weekend, and feel no need to move them yet, and same with Baylor at 10, who swept Morgan State over the weekend. So that's my Power 10 for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.